Hello friends. Welcome to today's story session. We are going to enjoy a classic tale called The Lion and the Mouse. This story is not just entertaining but also teaches us an important life lesson. As we go through the story, let us learn some new words and phrases, improve our English, and think about how we can be kind to one another. Are you ready? Let's begin. The Lion and the Mouse. In a deep, green forest, there lived a lion. The lion was the king of the jungle. All the animals in the forest were scared of him because he was big, strong, and powerful. The lion had sharp claws, big teeth, and a loud roar. When he roared, the birds flew away, the rabbits ran into their burrows, and the deer hid behind trees. The lion was proud of his strength. He thought he was the most important animal in the jungle. But even the king of the jungle needs to rest sometimes. One hot afternoon, the lion felt tired. The sun was shining brightly, and the jungle was quiet. The lion found a shady spot under a big tree. This is a good place to rest, the lion thought to himself. He stretched his legs, yawned, and lay down. Soon, he fell asleep. Nearby, a little mouse was playing. The mouse was tiny, with soft gray fur and small pink ears. The mouse was very happy. It loved to run, jump, and explore. While playing, the mouse saw the lion sleeping under the tree. What a big animal, the mouse thought. I have never seen the lion this close before. The mouse wanted to see the lion up close. It tiptoed towards the lion. The mouse was curious. It climbed onto the lion's tail. The tail was long and thick like a rope. "This is fun," the mouse said. It ran up the lion's back and slid down again. Then it jumped onto the lion's head. Suddenly, the lion woke up. "Roar!" the lion growled. His loud roar echoed through the forest. The mouse froze. It was very scared. "Who dares to disturb my sleep?" the lion roared. He looked down and saw the tiny mouse. "You woke me up, little mouse," the lion said angrily. "You are too small to bother me, but now I will eat you." The lion caught the mouse with his big paw. The mouse was very scared, but it spoke bravely. "Please, mighty lion, do not eat me," the mouse said. "I am very sorry. I did not mean to disturb you. I was just playing." The lion looked at the tiny mouse. "Why should I let you go?" he asked. "You are so small, and I am so big. You are not useful to me." The mouse replied, "Even small creatures like me can help big creatures like you. If you let me go, I promise to help you one day." The lion laughed loudly. "You will help me? How can a tiny mouse help a big lion like me?" The mouse said, "You will see. Kindness is always returned. Please let me go." The lion thought for a moment. He was not hungry, and the mouse was too small to be a meal. "Fine," the lion said. "I will let you go. But remember your promise." "Oh, thank you, mighty lion," the mouse said. "I will never forget your kindness." The lion let the mouse go, and the mouse quickly ran back to its home. A few days later, the lion was walking through the forest. He was searching for food. Suddenly, the lion stepped into a trap set by hunters. A big net fell on him, and he was trapped. The lion roared loudly. "Help somebody! Help me!" he cried. The other animals heard the lion's roar, but they were too scared to help him. The lion tried to free himself. He pulled and tugged at the net, but it was too strong. The more he struggled, the tighter the net became. The lion felt hopeless. "I am the king of the jungle," he thought. "But now I am trapped. Who will save me?" The little mouse heard the lion's roar. "That is the lion," the mouse said. "He is in trouble. I must help him." The mouse ran through the forest. It followed the sound of the lion's roar. When the mouse reached the lion, it saw the big net. "My friend, do not worry," the mouse said. "I will free you." The lion looked at the mouse. "You are too small," he said. "How can you help me?" "Trust me," the mouse said. "I will save you." The mouse climbed onto the net. It began to chew the ropes with its sharp teeth. The ropes were thick, but the mouse did not give up. It chewed and chewed. Slowly, the ropes began to break. The lion watched in amazement. The little mouse was working so hard to save him. After some time, the net broke. The lion was free. The lion stood up and shook off the remaining ropes. "You saved me," the lion said. "Thank you, my little friend. I did not believe you could help me, but you did." The mouse smiled and said, "You were kind to me. Now I was kind to you." Friends always help each other. The lion felt grateful. He realized that even the smallest friend can make a big difference. From that day, the lion and the mouse became best friends. They trusted and helped each other. So, what do we learn from this story, friends? Kindness is always returned. Size does not matter when it comes to helping others. Even the smallest friend can do great things. The lion thought the mouse was too small to help, but in the end, the mouse saved his life. This story reminds us to be humble and to treat everyone with kindness, no matter how big or small they are. Thank you for listening to the story of the lion and the mouse. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, every story teaches us something important. Be kind, be helpful, and never underestimate anyone. I will see you next time with another exciting story. Until then, take care and keep learning English. Goodbye.